Microphone sounds nice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Me and Them podcast. My name is Savoy.
I am Rayan.
And I am Taryn.
And we're about to get into something that we've been talking about recently, and that is happiness. What makes you happy? Where does your happiness come from?
From the gut. No. From my soul. From my heart.
From my heart.
No, anyway.
All your heart and liver?
My heart and livers.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But yeah, no, I don't know. My happiness is. I didn't know that when I was a kid growing up. I was not a happy child.
No?
I was angry. Like I didn't know the kind of angry. I was just like, I'm pissed off.
Do you know why?
No, I didn't live a bad childhood. I didn't. No, my parents did what they can. I never blamed them. Yeah, I got spanked, but I did dumb shit. I deserved it. It's not like they hit me for no reason. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. Just part of me, like I don't know, just living. I think when I came to the valley, that's when I became angry. Like when I'm in middle school.
Oh, it's so damn hot here.
No, I don't give a fuck about the heat. Heat mean nothing. It's just like I don't like nobody here. When I first got here, I don't like nobody.
Where were you before?
I was in L.A., like the ghetto of L.A., like out in Normandy, literally right there on Normandy.
Yeah.
You know, and it was cool. I had friends. We had an apartment building. There's kids everywhere.
Right.
Friends. I had friends in every part of the block, so we would get together and have fun. I come here just like I hate this place.
Well, it's because it took you away from everything that you knew.
Yeah, and then I live in a house in a suburb where I'm on Sherman Way, the busiest street ever in life.
Yes, Ray. Tell them where you live.
Not just the street. It's all good.
Give them all your info. What's your address?
818 555 5555.
That's a phone number, but I mean.
Hey, sorry if that's your number. Sorry.
123 Main Street.
Yeah.
Anywhere, USA.
456 Up the Butt Road.
Oh my god. Okay, but
Yeah.
when we're talking about like happiness, I mean like people talk about manifesting happiness. So I've noticed a lot lately, well not lately, but in general, sometimes happiness for people is not an overall state of mind or like a mental health thing or anything like that. It's a destination or it's a person. So it's like, well, I'm not going to be happy until I find the one, or I'm not going to be happy until I'm
a
this
millionaire.
successful in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you will sit there and let life basically pass you by and not embrace all those experiences that are happening along the way. If you're so set on, I'm not mentally in a place until I'm physically or I can tangibly say that I'm this or that I'm with this person.
I see those as temporary happiness, like money and trying to find the one, which I don't think you gotta be realistic. Like, hey, I want Channing Tatum, but no, you need Seth Rogen. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Being realistic.
I was like, wait, where is this going?
I
No,
know.
I'm just saying, it's like your wants and needs have to be realistic. You want that, but you need really this to be really happy. Because, you can't put a vain person and a vain person together. They're going to be unhappy. They're going to fake it, but they're unhappy. You know what I mean?
So, but that kind of like, wouldn't that be settling?
Yeah,
Because like, why
Definition
should
of
I
settling.
not set my bar
Super high.
that high?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
but
that.
if you have the same qualities as a person you're setting the bar for, if your qualities are trash, you know what I mean? It's just it doesn't work.
But I'm not gonna admit my qualities are trash. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, hopefully the person you admitted to be like, okay, your qualities are trash, but I can work with it.
oh my
I
god.
dig it.
Okay.
You
Well,
know, the standard is high.
So you're gonna meet somebody and be like, "Hi, I'm Forky. I'm trash." Like, what do
You're
you
like,
mean?
cool. Let's not make you trash. Let's be trash together. Something like that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't want to be trash together.
Okay,
I want to be happy.
Let's be gold together.
See,
Work that out.
that's already on the wrong foot. That's already wrong.
Is it how?
don't
Really?
you want somebody that's gonna elevate you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying, but that's what I'm saying. If you're a trashy person, you can't, you especially can't be super high that you're gonna get somebody who's like, on their game and on their shit when you're a trashy person.
So do you think you can't be with somebody else that's not as goal oriented and stuff like that as you are if you are that type of person?
Well, hopefully with time they can be like, they're not going, but they could kind of like turn that switch on, like, oh, maybe it's kind of
maybe
like my
that
motivation.
person can be the motivation for the other
just
person.
to like just lit that spark and be like, okay,
Okay.
cool, I want to be there too, and then you guys have something you guys can go
Yeah, that
get
can
a goal
happen.
to. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to backtrack, though, because I think that's kind of off the topic a little bit.
It was.
But, like, okay, so what... That's the thing. Like, what is happiness? Like, what... Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
What...
I think nowadays for me, my happiness is myself. Is self. If I'm not happy with self, I'm not happy in general.
Yeah, but how...
How do I?
What are the things?
What are the things
about
that make you
yourself?
happy
Yeah, that
with
make you
yourself?
happy.
Because my secureness as who I am. I know I know my faults. I call, people call me on my bullshit. I call myself on my own bullshit. You know what I mean? I have no problem if I make a mistake, I'm not gonna like. Back when I was younger, I would hide that mistake. Like, oh, I fucked this up. Oh, no one's gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
If like something, or at work, if I break something, I'm gonna tell like, yo, I fucked this up. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It was an accident. Okay, cool. Back in the days, I wouldn't. I'd hide it. Like, who broke this? I don't know.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Lie my ass off.
Mhm.
But then I noticed, I'm like, why do I do that? It's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, when I did those things, I was very unhappy.
Mhm.
Like, part of me like, why you be a douche like that? You know what I mean? And putting myself down. I put myself down hard as a kid, like really hard, like to want to make myself cry. I think that's
Oh
why
my
I'm
God.
so thick-headed now, because I said the worst things to myself.
Just waking up saying terrible things to
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh my God.
Terrible things.
This is going really sad, really fast. What about you? This whole topic on happiness turned into...
I
No,
don't-
but
I
I
don't
was
know.
getting
Ray-
to the better part.
Ray has bummed me out.
Sorry.
Oh my
I'm about
God.
to take some pills and okay.
Oh, good grief.
No, don't do it. It's your birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Brandon.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Brandon. It's your birthday.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's my birthday. Yes, it is.
Let's see. What makes me happy? Simple things make me happy. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I need a whole lot to be happy.
That's the thing. So you said simple things. So
I'm
I'm
not talking
so
about.
set on like people manifesting their own happiness based off of things and people and like
Oh no, I don't mean things like material, like this shoe or this like stuff like that.
mhm.
I meant things as in like things that people do either for themselves, by themselves,
right.
or like with their friends or family. Those type of things, like
Mhm.
like Ray was saying, like I enjoy like alone time. Everybody does, I'm sure. Like just being alone in your own thoughts and being able to breathe and take a step back and reflect on
Exhale
things.
all the crap out of your body.
Yeah, like that makes me happy.
Mhm.
I like just chilling. I like being in bed and having the blankets up to my head.
Mhm. You like
That
a
makes me
nice
happy.
toasty burrito.
Like right, yeah, like I can't get to sleep, and I'm like, man, I can't go to sleep. Put this blanket over my head. Reminds me of like my childhood. Ah,
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Blanket
I'm
power,
good.
bitch.
Yeah, blanket power, bitch.
No,
Love it.
Well, the happiness with me. Remember, I had that story I put on Facebook about the two elderly ladies couldn't start their car.
Oh yeah.
And he just came up to me and asked. Didn't wonder if I was like a criminal or something like that. Yeah, get in the car. Can you put it in the driveway? Sure. I could just drove off with it.
Right.
Mm.
Just drove it up there, and just two elderly, nice women. Oh my God, you're so cool. Da da da. Thank you.
Mhm.
Wave at us when you see us if we're outside. If I ever need help, can I? Yeah, hit me up. I
Yeah.
was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That made me really happy. It's like
You know?
unexpectedly, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because-
doing things
Things for
Yeah.
other people.
for other people
Yeah.
that, and just to do it, not because you're
Yo,
expecting
yeah, I
something
expected
That's
nothing in
me.
in
return because
return.
when I did something at Lids for a kid who had leukemia, I had a friend who worked at Make-A-Wish, and I called it in to recommend them so he could have a wish. And they did. He went to I think Hawaii. Never been there. And all they did was give me a coffee bean gift card and then a great thank you note. That made me cry. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I know. He came back. He was off he was off the bed because he was like when I first saw him getting a hat, pale. He had the mask on and everything.
Yeah.
He came in happy, gave me a hug. His brother gave me a hug. His dad gave me. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
And that was like the love. Like that made me really happy. I didn't expect nothing in
Yeah.
return. I got a coffee bean gift. I was like, I'm good with this. I am good with that. If he could just give me hugs and say thank you, I'd have been happy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for being healthy. This kid's got to be fighting at the age of like 8 or 9, his life.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, it makes you think like, I'm grateful.
Mhm.
Yeah. For
You know what I mean?
what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Definitely.
healthy. I'm
Yeah.
not, struggling like this kid is.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've kept up to date with the family. He's doing better, but, in and out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's living,
rough.
thank God. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
But even like today, like you guys mentioned, it being my birthday, just people taking the time out of their day to be like, hey, happy birthday. I mean, that's only like maybe 5 or 10, 15 seconds out of their day.
Mhm.
Right.
But it's the fact that at least you thought about me long enough to actually go through with that action and say it.
and
Like,
you
that
made
means
an
a lot.
effort.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that means a lot. Whether like I talk to you all the time or
Mm-hmm. Or see
I
you at all.
rarely or see you
Yeah.
all the time or I rarely talk to you or rarely see you. But just the fact that even if it was, obviously if you get like a social media notification that is my birthday, you can just be like, oh, okay. But the fact that you either would text me if you have my phone number or post it on social media, happy birthday, like that means a
Right.
lot. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
took the time out to say something in regard to me. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
The same with me with the social media. Like, see, I go out of my way to everyone who says happy birthday is to write back, not just to put a thumbs up.
Yeah, no.
Or a heart.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for
Right.
happy birthday. Love you.
Uh-huh.
Hope to see you soon. Blah blah blah. I write to everyone who says happy
Yeah.
birthday to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, they took that time
Yeah. So I'm
to
gonna
say it to me. So I'm
acknowledge
gonna
it.
let you know that I saw it.
Yeah.
I acknowledge you. Thank you.
Yeah. It's
Right.
cute putting the care in the heart, but like actually replying,
Yeah.
you took an extra step.
Yeah.
Word.
So I dig that.
Right.
Yeah. But also, like, besides being alone and underneath the blankets, separately, not alone and underneath the blankets. That's no.
Yeah.
But like I like being with my.
I
hey,
can't.
hey, man.
Thank you, power bitch.
I had to
I
make
got you.
sure
No,
it was
I know-
separate
I
so
know you- I know
that
you
people
was-
knew that I meant like being alone and then like going to sleep.
He wasn't talking about alone.
Yeah, I didn't want people to get that idea and be emailing us at menm03@gmail.com talking about I'm nasty on the microphone. That is MEANDNEM03@gmail.com.
Because Ray is the only nasty one on the microphone.
Yeah, I am.
See,
I am
that's
the,
why I had to separate.
I
As soon as
have-
I did,
I
he
own
started
the
cackling.
nasty title. Come at me if you think you can take it.
Oh my God! Stop it! No,
Come at me,
don't,
bro. No, I'm kidding.
don't do that. No.
But
I can out nasty anybody's nasty. No.
baby step me into your nasty world.
Hashtag Kevin Hart.
You can't just throw me in the lion's den.
Oh my
You
God.
figure it out.
Double dutching into your nasty world.
You go whoa me into your nasty world. Anyway.
So let me figure out how to jump in
Right?
first. Let me see what the
Oh,
rhythm
I know.
is.
This nasty's
Wait.
coming at all angles. Hold on now.
Wait.
One Mississippi, two Seminole nasty.
Ooh, I'm so nasty. Ooh.
High stepping in the nasty.
Oh, I'm so good. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. Tell me what makes you happy.
I didn't finish my thought because you was.
so sorry.
No, okay.
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
go
sorry.
for it.
Well, I was just saying, like being with being with y'all, being with people that I care about, like that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do anything or go anywhere. Just like being around people that you enjoy their energy and like their company, like that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to spend a lot of money just to have a good time. I always say that. Like,
Yeah,
Nah.
Cause my
usually
mom
you-
be tripping too. Sometimes like I'm going to Dark Horse. You go every Friday. Like yeah, have fun with my friends.
Yeah.
Right.
I barely spend any money.
Yeah, usually the best times you have are when you're not like planning something big. You just get with your people and then
Mhm.
you just have fun.
Just
You
have
know,
fun,
like
yeah.
you can do something small or something that may not be big or outlandish or
Doesn't have to be
fancy
to
for
be
some
fun.
other people,
Doesn't
but for
have-
y'all, like that's how you get down. And
Yeah.
that's really
Right.
cool. So find you some people out there
Mm-hmm.
that you can share those type of experiences with.
Yeah, they ain't gotta be, with 20 people.
I mean,
It could be
especially
with 3
right,
people.
especially right
Mhm.
now with everybody in and out of work and this and that. Like people are broke,
Mm-hmm.
so if you can find something to do for free $99,
And
I'll take 2.
And I think that's where people lack. Like people think, oh, we have to go do this, or we have to go spend money, or we have to go. Like no, like I've always said, some of the best times that I've ever had are just having people over and like
Mm.
cooking like I normally would, and that's it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to spend hardly anything doing any of that.
Right.
No, I could be at home playing video games with my brother.
Yeah.
I'm happy there. Whooping his ass at 2K20.
Oh my god.
It's fun times. Fun times. That's
Good
all I
times.
need. But yeah, we're playing, board games with y'all is always fun.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I think because we're so competitive, that makes
No,
it more
because
fun.
you're so
No,
competitive.
I was gonna say correction.
Okay, well,
Look at you right now. If I said,
I'll say
if I said
I
Ray,
bring out the competitiveness.
if I
out
said
of
Ray,
y'all.
Uno, right now, bet money.
Oh, we're gonna fight.
Oh,
whooping
bet.
your ass.
Oh,
Bet.
fucking
Bitch, bet.
Get these hands in
Motherfucker,
Uno
bet.
right now,
bet,
Ray.
bitch, bet, bitch. Let's go.
Ray's
See?
glasses start
Motherfucker
fogging up.
Uh huh.
Steam
Starts
come out
turning
his
red.
ear.
Motherfucker, bet.
Bitch, bet.
Yeah, this is me
I
sober
would draw
too.
4s on everybody today. Think I'm playing with y'all in here.
I'll give my goddamn respect.
Take
And
away
we,
the treatment
and
around
we
here.
didn't take our shots.
Sick of y'all skipping my turn around here.
I'm doing sober. I know.
Oh yeah, huh? We didn't do that.
Sick of you putting reverses on me.
We'll do that later.
Oh, Uno, what a game. Uno breaks friendships real quick.
Right?
Man, Uno ruins friendships and relationships. And
It does.
woo.
And any of you weirdos out there putting a draw 2
On a draw four.
on a draw
Get it
4,
right.
Or
y'all.
a draw
Nope.
4 and a draw 2. You cannot do
You
that.
cannot do
sir,
that. Play it right.
ma'am. That is not allowed.
Yeah. +4 with +4, +2s with +2s.
Like I can understand.
That's not even the actual
That-
legal.
it's not.
That's
Yeah.
how
Not,
we
yeah.
play.
That's how
we
we
played
play,
like
yeah.
the
But
stacking.
you
where
can't
We
mix.
stack. I like
You
stacking.
You
It's fun.
can't mix.
I mean, I can understand tangent. Oh yeah, I can understand like someone putting a draw 4 on a draw 2 only because it's a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand
I
it.
get
I don't
that
play
too.
that way because
No.
that's insanity. But
That's weak sauce.
but you know sometimes
that's complete.
you know,
that's psycho.
sometimes-
sometimes you're
yeah.
like that's
You-
crazy.
you got issues.
But I understand it.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
get it.
nuts. That's a draw 4 on a draw 2. But I
Well,
don't play
so
that way.
technically, you could put a draw 2 on a draw 4 because if you said red, and I put a red draw 2 down,
See, that's
but you
insanity.
can't.
You're not doing that. No.
Yes.
No,
but you can't stack it.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, see, we stacking.
Like I said, I understand.
No,
I
I'm just
enjoy
saying
that.
you can't
No, I get
stack
it.
a 4 on a 2.
I
Or 2 on
understand
4.
what you're saying, but then time itself is going to collapse because of what you just did. The physics.
We're gonna end up in an alternate universe.
Uh-huh.
Yes, up is down, black is east. like,
White is west. Like what?
yeah.
Pretty much.
But anyway,
I like this reality. Don't fuck it up.
okay. All right, so let's jump back into
We back,
what
yeah,
we
yeah.
were saying.
We back, yeah.
Uh, so we talked about like what makes you happy, not necessarily, possessions, things of that nature. But what about what makes you happy professionally, I guess, for lack of a better term? What is it like? I guess I'm talking about like accomplishments now. Like, what are the things that you have or want to accomplish that make you happy or would make you happy?
Only thing I can see is I want to have more,
A successful podcast.
Yes, that one too. Very successful podcast. Number one.
money
Yes.
directly into my account.
Hashtag sponsor us and everything. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, stop it.
ASMR. Anyway, no. I want. One thing is for me is to have
I'll be
enough
good at
money
that,
to
by
take
the
care of my
way.
parents.
Huh?
Said I'd be good at that. By
Oh
the
my
way.
God.
No,
Is
just
to- is
care of
to
my
take
parents.
care of your
take care
parents?
of my parents, have them retire,
Yeah.
go back home to the Philippines, live gated community, have the chill the rest of your life.
That's respectable.
Yeah, that's.
But I
Oh.
still kind of think, I mean, I'm trying to debate whether that's like a point in your life happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To me, it'll make me extremely happy.
right.
Like even if they didn't move and stayed here and just I'd be.
You just want to be able to get to a
have
point
them not work
where
anymore.
you can take care of them. I get that.
Just that will make me extremely, because all the work they put in for me, what an asshole I was growing up. I feel like it's not like it's like kind of like but it's just like I need to step my game up and be like, I need to step up as a fucking man and be like,
Right.
they're over there struggling. I'm trying to help out as much as I can with what I can do on my end, but at the end I want them to be just happy, financially free, no burdens, just enjoy the retire.
Right.
But when all the crap that's happened,
yeah, let's put
it's
everything
hard.
on hold.
That's what sucks. It
Yeah.
hurts. It hurts to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, yeah, it's gotten better, but it's not as good as it should be.
Right.
Right.
It could get better, but like I said, it's a long road.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's one thing that would make me, and that would be an accomplishment personally for me, that make me really happy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Having my parents just retire
Right.
and relax and chill.
And maybe you can do that with a successful podcast.
Hey, you never know. So
That's the goal.
for me, we all know I'm really, when I get into something and I want to do something, like I'm headed right for
You're
it.
gung-ho.
But
Mhm.
aside of, besides that thing, like what makes me happy for the most part is knowing that I can control my own health in like all aspects. And for me, my mental health is huge, because if my mental health isn't on point, like I am not a nice person.
Mhm.
And so like working out is huge.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, you want to say like happiness is this thing, but like it's a mood as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing,
100%.
it's a mood, it's a
Feeling.
state of being, it's
Yeah.
a feeling, like
Yeah.
all these things. But for me, it's like if I can't feel happiness as a mood before anything, I'm like, what even is that? Like I just, like things make me happy. I love doing things for other people. But I think overall, like every time I set a goal for myself, no matter how big or how small it is, every time I hit that mark, there's just this feeling of satisfaction and completeness, and like I
Gratification.
fucking did that.
And endorphins are released.
It's so crazy.
All
Like
the
it
big
took me
words.
10 years to get my bachelor's degree, but I finally fucking did
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Mhm.
And I will never forget that feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it was, like I don't know really what
I
I'm
don't
doing
wanna
with it
forget that
now.
feeling either.
But but here we are.
We the best. Yeah, because when we went to your graduation, I was like, fuck yeah, she did it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck everybody was talking shit that whole time,
Yeah, man.
assholes. See
Yeah.
what happens? She did it.
Yep.
Right? There's never a time limit to do what you want to
Wow.
do. Whatever.
It is never,
It's
too
it's never
late.
too
Never
I
too
say
late.
that all the time. It's
Never
never,
too late.
too late.
Never too late. Do what you want to do.
I don't care. I don't care if you're 55 and
Yeah.
need to go to school for 12 years to be a doctor. Fucking do it if
Fucking
that's
do
what
it.
you want to do.
Right?
So, I don't know. It's just never too late.
If that's something you want to go for, do it. You know what I mean? Like
Word.
because there's parts of me that want to go back to school, to do
Dude.
other things as well. And I'm like, not this. Well, I hate the fact that we had to do through Zoom classes or whatever.
Yeah, it
I
sucks.
hate that. That's what turns me off to going back to school right now.
You want to be in class.
I want to be
Yeah.
in class. I want to be hands on. I'm a hands on guy. I can't read from a book.
Well, the thing is when I noticed that once I really knew what I liked to learn about, sitting in a classroom or in a lecture hall, wherever you're at, and just listening to somebody who has all that knowledge for what you want to know,
Mm-hmm.
and they can do a really good job giving you that information, it's like a whole different level
Yeah.
of respect.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
and you can't beat that
No.
experience either.
Because I feel like, you know, parents like get all paranoid when their kids like, I'm gonna take a year off. I want to be like, shit, take 4 years off until you're 22, and you want to be serious about it, because then I feel like you're gonna go to college and see all these kids out of high school and be like, these fuckers are messing
Yeah.
around, and then you know I'm taking this seriously, and you
Right.
know you're like actually soaking in this information that you know you are probably paying for.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. That's just my opinion, but you know. I also happen to think that happiness is like not just physical health, but or mental health, but like in general, like feeding your own mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I like pick out a book and like I read a new book, or we go somewhere like educational for Mia, and I like learn these little things that I'm like, I don't know why I need to know that, but I learned something new. Like that, those things, like I just, you know, make
fun.
me
fact.
make me do a little dance and like I'm happy. Cool. Oh, fun fact. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So
Just dropping knowledge on your friends. Like, hey, I learned this one thing.
Yeah.
Did you
Snap.
know?
did you know?
Yeah, did you? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, snap. Yeah.
Oh,
I like
snap.
it.
New wrinkle in my brain.
Well, it's
Mhm.
funny because like we watched that Piranha video,
Mm-hmm.
and my boss's son was at work the other day, and we were talking about all kinds of stuff, and that came up, and I was like, yeah, did you know that they like are scared of each other and everybody eats and da-da-da, and we were having this whole conversation, and he's like, yeah, and it can bite through metal and there's different kinds, and I was just like, bro,
Yeah.
he's like 8.
He's all, you know where you gonna be? Marine biologist.
Well, he's so smart. No, he wants to go to the Navy.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
Well, it's water-ish. So
But
yeah.
he wants to fly a jet, so let him do
Oh.
whatever
Oh,
he
yeah.
wants to do.
Have fun with that.
But he's only 8, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna change.
I remember
Multiple
when I
times.
was 8, what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a
Firefighter.
marine biologist, actually.
Yeah, I was a firefighter when I was a kid.
Man, when I was 8,
Firefighter or basketball player?
when I was young, I was all in about dinosaurs.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't
had
know that.
I had all them little yeah. I had all them.
Jurassic
If I had
Park.
if I had a cell phone at that point, my ringtone would have been that.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I loved dinosaurs when I was little.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I had all the little figurines and knew all the names of the dinosaurs and
Oh
whatnot.
man, I don't even know the basics.
One of Mia's first animal sounds, other than like a dog or a cow, was
Mhm.
a dinosaur. Mia, sound like dinosaur. Rah! Like she just walk around. Rah! Yep.
Nailed it.
And she was
Yeah.
tiny, and we went to like the museum and the tar pits and all
Mhm.
Oh,
that. She
went
got
to
these
La Brea.
little dinosaur
Yeah.
things. She loved dinosaurs for a
Yeah.
minute, and then she was over it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think when,
kid's
when I
changed.
got into sports, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
Yeah, kids change their mind
Over it.
real quick.
Yeah, give
High
me,
school-
give me these Transformers and shut the hell up.
High school kids change their mind real fast.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Sports is not for me anymore.
So I'm not making no money. I'm not gonna make no money.
I know, right?
I ain't Indiana Jones.
I didn't get realistic. I'm like, yeah, I'm short. I can't play ball.
Do you think? Actually, I'll ask it after. So, when in terms of like professional or personal,
Mm-hmm.
do you have something that would be like? I don't want to say like your ultimate happiness, but like I know accomplishments make people happy. So,
Mhm.
like your ultimate accomplishment.
My
Because like Ray
ultimate-
said his, I don't even know if I have one.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if I have. The funny thing is, I don't know if I have like a professional goal that's gonna be like, oh, that's the ultimate. Like that's like
That's the pinnacle.
yeah.
That's
I
it.
don't
Top of the
know
mountain.
if I have
used
that.
to, and then just over time, everything changed, and I just
Mhm.
don't have. I think the ultimate goal is not hating my job,
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
you know like going to work and
Mhm.
not hating being there.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to have a career that, you know, like you said, that I love to do, and I could do it until the day I died if I wanted to.
Right.
That's the goal I want professionally.
I can totally
for
understand
me,
that.
You know, So I mean, obviously, the goal is to, like what Ray said, for me also would be to take care of my mom and make sure like she's straight and all that kind of stuff. So she would never have to worry about money ever again in her life and things like that. So obviously, I think that kind of goes along with it.
Right.
But I don't have a specific thing
Right.
that I think is going to get me to that. I think I'm
Right.
just going to be continuously doing things along that journey.
Yeah, for
Right.
me,
I think it's more about the journey for me than
yeah,
okay,
to
I
the
got to get
destination,
there.
Yeah.
I'm just
And-
gonna go.
And that right there, not to interrupt you,
No, go
but
ahead.
that right there
Mm-hmm.
is how you stay happy.
The journey.
Because you don't have the top of that mountain that you're looking at and you're constantly looking at these downfalls. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not saying, well, I'm not there yet, so
Right.
Yeah, but
I'm going to be in a
but
shitty
yeah.
mood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
not just a mood, but just like overall.
Overall.
Yeah, but
right.
you go that's the bad thing. But you like, hey, look how far I've gotten. If you look down that mountain, if you wanna,
But that's the other aspect.
Yeah.
If you can't look at that aspect
yeah,
either,
you're not happy.
you're not going to be
Yeah,
happy.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
if
gonna-
all you're
yeah.
looking at is I have so far to go, and you haven't been like, well, look how far I've gotten. Yeah, I mean it goes both
You
ways.
kind of
Right.
you're kind of like missing the point. You know?
Yeah.
Just the journey, not the
Yeah,
destination.
exactly.
Exactly.
It
That's
is
what
about
it is
the
at
journey.
end. Because for me, my ultimate is my prayer, but for me, it's like stability for myself as well, financially.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mentally, relationship wise as well too. Like I said, I don't. If I get married at an older age, I don't mind. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
Mhm.
I'm not the type of like, oh, I had to get married when I was 20. I never had that thought process. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was just like, if I get married at 40, cool. If I meet a girl who were there, cool. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, if it doesn't work out, I'm not gonna force a marriage. I'll be unhappy. You'll be unhappy, and we have something super ugly. I don't want
But
that.
that's the thing. You're not going to not be happy
Mhm.
waiting for those things
Oh,
to
yeah.
happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a lot
Right.
of people are just like,
It's like,
well, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I just wish people would take or embrace themselves with more love and care and stuff like that, and not realize that you need something else, whether it's money or whatever. Like,
or it's,
as long as you're doing things for you,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you're gonna be happy.
Right.
yeah, because I at some point in my life I did think like, yeah, I need a girl to make me happy. I was in that mindset for a while, and I was like, man, girls are more trouble than I am at that time. I mean, do I want
Oh my
that?
God.
No, I do not.
Oh my goodness.
But I was just like, and I was like, oh, it's part of, it's part of life. So if I find somebody who at least can compromise with me and not freaking like, take and not give it all, if I can, find that, what's up? That you never give, shouldn't. Oh, anyway.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
shit.
I was about to go.
I don't know. I was about to say.
Ray was about to go ham.
I said we about to break after we do this. Jump into this impromptu karaoke session. We'll be right back.
Tangent, yeah. No, I'm
I was
kidding.
No,
gonna
no,
say,
No, but yeah, just
hit pause. I'm coming. Put the lyrics on the screen. Do it.
do it, spread it.
Open that YouTube. Give me the lyrics to the song right now.
Make sure it's on fly. Anyway.
No.
But no, just say if I don't get, I'm not gonna be mad if I don't get married. I'll tell you that right now. If I'm with somebody and we just end up like being, everything just happens like we're boyfriend and girlfriend. We moved in together. We don't need a piece of paper to say we're married. You know what I mean? I'm like,
You
it's
don't,
my
you
girl.
don't want the government involved. I mean,
I really don't care.
You
that's
know,
what it
I
is.
think
It's a
I
business
would-
transaction.
I think I would be okay.
Need that receipt?
But you
I'd
can't-
be
you can't
okay
return
having
it.
a wedding without a marriage certificate if you don't want to get the the government involved. But my thing is like I have to. Well, I don't have to, but
You would.
I
very
would
much
very
like
much
to.
like to
Mhm.
have a wedding. My mom was never married. She doesn't have a ring on her finger. They've been together. How old am I? I'll be 30. So 32 years.
It's none of your business how old she is.
31, 32
You never
years.
ask a lady her age.
31,
Never
32
ask,
years.
y'all. Hey,
They've
T-
been together.
Hey, PSA for young kids: never ask a woman her age, no matter what it is. Be kind about it.
Or her weight.
Or wait, just like,
Yeah.
hey, may I ask you how old you are? You don't have to tell me. But can I? And then usually they'll tell
Just
you,
say,
or sometimes they'll tell you to fuck off.
just say you don't look a day over 21.
Mm-hmm. 21's
and
the
you
answer.
and you weigh 135.
Yeah.
Boom.
21, 135, maybe 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Find the
between
ideal-
120 and
yeah.
135.
Yeah, find that
depending on
idea-
the height.
Yeah,
There you
depending
go.
on the height. But be realistic here. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah, she can't be 6'4", 135.
No.
Beam, no.
She got muscles.
now I know you lying.
Right.
Yeah, she got muscles at 6'4". God damn, she got muscles.
Dunk on your ass.
I know, right?
Rhea Ripley right there.
Oh my god. That'd
How
be
tall
scary.
is she?
She's not that tall. She's like my height.
5'10"?
Yeah.
ish. Still pretty tall for a girl, you know.
Well, yeah,
Right.
No, just-
Yeah.
I mean, she's not super tall, but yeah, she's tall.
But she's
Well,
tall
yeah.
she's tall for that's what's average for women? Like 5'6",
Like
5'5".
I'm
6'6".
5'6".
Yeah, about
That's average is
about
5'6".
Yeah.
So anything above 5'6" for women is kind of like
It's
above
on
the
the
norm.
taller side, yes.
Yes.
So,
But model is like
Woo.
5'10", 5'9",
At least.
at least.
At
but
least.
thin as hell.
Oh my god.
Well, that's changing.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
I
107.
found none of those
Huh?
models attractive.
5'10", 107.
Oh my God, knock it off.
Oh, God.
But so what I was saying,
I bench press
about-
107.
stop it.
No, I meant that in weights. I meant that in weights. Better than more than 107, damn it.
Oh my god.
Goodness. Okay, I'm rolling it back. But yeah, there are things that I would very much like to have or to do, like getting married, that I think at the end of my life, if I didn't do, I would be very disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I wasn't with the same person or, stuff like that, like
Mhm.
I can understand that, things happen or whatever, but
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that jumping forward, when I would look back, there's certain things that I want
Right.
that don't think I could be happy leaving, not doing those things. So,
Mhm.
Well,
But-
on to go back a little bit, I wouldn't get mad if I did. I wouldn't be upset about having a wedding. If she want to have a wedding, yeah, I'll be very happy about it. You know what I mean? Like I said, so I have my tuxedo and be on time. I'm good. But I will have fun doing it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate all this. No, I'm gonna enjoy the process.
but it's not very
When and
dependent
where?
on.
Yeah, it's not depending
Right.
on my like.
No,
my
no,
happiness.
definitely.
But if it makes her extremely happy, I'm all for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is your day, baby. Have fun with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I will
Well,
be on
and
time.
that's where the compromise
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
comes in, and that's why I
Yeah.
said like I'd be cool having or getting married
Mhm.
without putting in the paperwork. Like,
Right. Yeah.
fuck it. Like,
Yeah. Right.
can you do that? I don't know if you can
Can
do
you?
that. I'm sure you could.
Sure you
If you're
can.
paying money for it, you can do
Yeah,
anything.
exactly.
I think my thing is like I am a Leo. It is Leo season.
It is
Leo
That's
season.
a thing now. Jesus Christ.
And I just want to
All
party.
month long. Yiddy.
I just want to have a party for me.
Yeah.
And anytime I can do that or anything that I can do in life that gets me another party is what I'm going to do.
Hey.
So getting married.
You didn't have to throw the party myself.
Right? Any-
I've done it before.
Yeah, I know you
A
is.
lot of times.
I know you do.
Anytime you can have a party and then people show up and bring you shit.
I don't even need people to bring me
or
shit.
bring-
Like,
No,
just
but-
put some music on,
or bring
have some
food.
good conversation with me, make
Have
me
some-
laugh.
have some liquor.
Just the basics.
True,
Yes.
but
Some
if it's a
liquor, some good
wedding-
food.
Bring me some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me-
I'll even tell you where to get the shit.
Hey, I'll make sure I get my
I
money.
mean, that's
It's-
pretty
it's-
typical,
I know,
yes.
but that's what I'm saying. You ain't
Yeah.
got, dude. I want to.
I'm gonna make sure I get
look
my
at this
money's
list right
worth.
here.
Oh, if I'm getting married, you better bring me some
yeah,
shit.
I want to make sure I get my money's
That's
worth.
what-
Those
that's
knives
what
were
I'm
not
saying.
cheap.
What?
Those knives were not cheap.
Knives?
I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth.
No joke. Knives are expensive.
Knives are very
Regular be
expensive.
every day. Yo, y'all using them knives? What we eating?
They
Y'all got steak?
they some good knives. They cut really well.
I got you your air fryer with my sweet potato
Right.
fries.
All right. I know, right?
Uh-huh.
That's on the list. Don't worry about that. I'm
I
putting
saw,
that on
these,
my.
I saw these knives
Uh-huh.
on an
Thought-
infomercial. Throw that 10 minute in the air. Look, slice.
Slicey.
She said slice.
Oh my god.
But yeah, seriously, I'm getting you a fryer. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get you an air fryer. God damn
What
it.
do you think?
Oh.
Like, people who live in like third world countries.
Uh-huh.
they're just happy just being.
They're happy just living.
And I don't know if there's like studies on it or anything like that, but I really wonder if it's because they don't know anything else and they're just this is what I have.
this
like
is it.
what, and if you're that far and you're that third world of a country, you don't know what other people have as much. Like we have the internet and all this other stuff, and we can see what all these other people have and, plan trips to all these other places. But like,
we can be told.
But when you don't
what-
have those
what's
luxury of the
luxury or
internet.
not.
right. Well, not just the internet, but like just being able to see like, well, he has that and I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Does that make a difference? Does just being taught to appreciate what you're given or what you have, is that part of it? Because I know there's people who have millions of dollars and then go end up living in a third world country in a tiki hut, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're perfectly happy.
Yeah.
Right.
And if that's what you want to do and that makes you happy, by all means, go do that.
I think that's, like in that instance, that's someone who's seen one side and is like, this isn't making me happy. I've worked my whole life, worked my ass off, worked my fingers to the bone to get this, and this. All these things that society that I grew up
Dictates.
in has told me,
I should have.
yes, is the pillar of success. Like, these are the
Right.
things that if I'm to be called successful, I'm supposed to have these marks.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
but
people get there and they're like,
I'm not happy.
I'm successful,
But I'm
quote
not
unquote,
happy. Yeah.
but I don't care about any of this.
I'm
So-
not
So
do you think people who do that, like, I mean, not to like stereotype, but if you take, what's that movie that Leonardo DiCaprio did?
Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes, and you get this money and you get rich, then you start doing drugs. Are you doing that because you're looking
for
for?
something else to fulfill you. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a void in you.
yeah.
Trying to fill that void that it gets bigger. It doesn't. You're not filling it up. It's getting worse. That's how you go in that downward spiral.
It's like when you're rich or wealthy, and everything is accessible to you. Now the things that you were striving for, you can get like that. It doesn't have that same feeling
Yeah.
as
You worked
when
for
I
it.
was working
Working
for
for
it,
it,
and,
and, like,
I finally got it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now I've been able to get to the point where I can do anything I want. Now you can do anything you want. You're like, I can do that if I wanted
Yeah,
to.
but I don't want it anymore.
But I don't. So I have to
Yeah.
do something to get me through that period.
And it's
of,
usually something stupid.
yeah, and it's usually
That's
people
gonna
go
ruin
buy.
you. Yeah.
I just bought 10 cars. Why? Because I had the money to do it, and I know what else to do. I'm bored.
Yeah.
And so people get to that point, and then that's when it's like, well,
And then bye all that money.
and then someone's like, whoa, you can do this. This will make you feel good.
I
And you
wonder
put your address. And you're
if
like, how do you get to be rich and famous and all that, and you still doing this dumb shit? It's like, well, because I don't have shit else to do, because I can do anything I want.
But the thing is I wonder if people have plans, like right now, today, if well, not to get wealthy today, but if I were to get wealthy, I have a plan. I know what I want to do. And it's because more things are accessible. But
Right.
I feel like for me personally, it would be because more firsthand knowledge would be accessible,
Mhm.
not in this particular time frame, because
Right.
the people of the U.S. are not allowed in
To
very
get-
many places right now,
Word.
with the exception of 3, which are Mexico, Jamaica, and some west end of Europe or something. But
Yeah.
I digress. I would go around the world, you know,
Learn a new
and
language, culture.
learn languages, learn culture,
Yeah.
learn all these different things. Like
Mhm.
I would travel,
Yeah.
and I get that like a lot, and I don't know, but for whatever reason, the person that just pops in my head the most is like, let's say Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how many cars that guy has.
Too many.
I'm sure. He's got a bunch of cars, right?
Too many.
And like, yeah, you've traveled the world while you're on tour, but
Yeah.
how much of the world did you
Have you
actually
actually
get to
to
see?
and experience.
Not much.
So if
Well,
you
I've been
do-
to Australia. Okay,
And?
cool, but did you
You know,
get kicked in the nuts by a kangaroo? Did you
Yeah.
did you
Right.
hold a koala?
Did
Like, do you know what I'm
did
saying?
You even
Like,
go to like the
Yeah, did
opera
you-
house, like
Yeah.
have you-
exactly.
Did you learn a little culture? You know what I
And
mean?
that's my thing. Like,
Can you play a didgeridoo?
they're always like, "Oh, well, I've traveled the world because I had." To
Mira, check it
'Cause
out.
I was-
didgeridoo.
made a little
Didgeridoo.
didgeridoo. Made a little fancy.
And that's the thing. Like, they're always like, "Oh, I traveled the world because I was on tour." Okay, but
You were just on tour.
you had 3 or 4 concerts in the span of 6 days, and you had to sleep in between that. And I'm sure,
And you have to rehearse.
and rehearsal,
and do press.
and do
And do
press,
press.
Yeah, you had
and do
notes
radio
And
shows,
radio.
and,
and talk shows.
all that.
And you're probably recording while you're on the bus because
Mhm.
most artists record their next album while they're on tour.
Yeah, well, they're writing their stuff down
Yeah.
on the tour bus.
So it's like you don't have.
And then you
time
gotta
to-
sleep,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
or
don't
take
have a
drugs
lot
and party and don't sleep. I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, so you are not. To me, that's not seeing the world.
yeah, you just
That's
yeah.
stopping at places
Yeah,
in
that's
the world.
that's pit stopping.
And I just don't
to,
think
to
that's
do your show and then go to another one.
right.
And see what Ray was talking about, how we all were talking about, like obviously like the one of the goals is to make sure like your parents taken care of, or
Right.
but I feel like a lot of people, even though that's probably everybody's goal, I would think,
To what? Take care of their parents?
to take care of their parents. If your parents were there in your life to
Yeah,
help you
like-
in your life.
Yeah.
Now, if your parents weren't there and or y'all beefing or whatever case, then okay, that's different.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's,
I was like,
So I'm
that
not
was
gonna
a whole
say that's
different topic.
everybody.
Yeah, that's a whole different topic.
but okay, that's a different topic. So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get to that.
Yeah,
Right.
That's for another podcast.
That's another
Yeah,
one.
that is a whole nother podcast.
But what I was gonna say, what I was alluding to, is that I feel like when we're talking about happiness and people wanting to get money, get
Right.
rich, be wealthy, that's the end goal for people.
Mm-hmm.
Well-
That's where their happiness lies. I want to have a bunch of money,
Well,
but
I mean, we
it's-
all do, but that
of course, but
Yeah.
everybody wants to have money, and there's no problem, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to attain money.
right.
Yeah.
The thing is that can't be the end goal. Like the purpose of, like you just said, if I get money, now what can I do with that money?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
I-
also know, in addition to traveling, I'm saving the animals, but that's
But see, but
No,
I'm saying
I'm with you with
the-
that because
the money isn't the end.
Yeah.
The money is almost the
a
beginning.
means
Yeah.
to
A means
The
right.
money,
what-
the money is okay. I'm working toward the money. That's the middle of the journey,
Mhm.
because I want to travel the world and have culture. I want to be able to save animals, and you need money to do
Yeah.
those things. So I'm attaining this money so I can do
those things.
the other
Yeah.
things. That's on the other side of that hill.
Because with you, the whole save animals. If I had the money too, my thing was I want to live in a Buddhist temple and be a monk for like a year. See how that is.
I don't know what
It
that's to do
enlightened
with
me.
Take a
animals,
vow of
but
silence for a
No,
year.
not a vow. I can't be silent. No, I'm just talking about like learning spirituality,
Right.
Uh-huh.
learning like certain meanings, so I see things in different
Right,
waking my third
meditation
eye. I
and-
don't
Oh my
know,
God.
you know,
Oh yeah,
But stuff
like that, you know,
gotta
living
open
in
that
the-
third eye, brother.
Mhm. You know,
And you know what's funny is I kind of wish that for Ray. Not just the third eye thing, but like that whole like spirituality thing.
Mhm.
I feel like finding peace in yourself, especially for me, or people with anxiety or anger
Yeah.
or anything like that. Like
Right.
just being, if you're just not at peace most of the time,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to like think of anything else and be
Yeah.
like, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
hard
like,
to think
hard,
clearly if
Yeah.
you.
Because
Yeah.
I honestly don't know where it stems from. My
Right.
anger and rage.
Huh.
Other than like dumb shit that happens every day, I don't know where. I don't know.
well, I
the
mean,
root.
you don't have major anger
Oh, I,
issues.
do, yeah, I don't. You know what I mean? I pop off in funny ways. I don't pop off to, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to pop off and hurt somebody
Yeah,
and,
no.
you know.
what
Well,
I
you
mean?
said moving to the valley is what made you upset.
Yeah, because, you know, cause,
So
yeah, like, she's right.
I
'Cause-
have the answer.
no, because it took me away from everything I knew.
Fucking
you know?
move.
Hey, get the fuck out of the valley.
Well, I've
You
been
gotta
here-
wait, though.
Yeah. No, I've been here for a long time now. And I'm good.
No
Oh,
Zoom
yeah.
podcast.
I settled.
Right?
Not to do the pod. I'm settled now. You know, I'm like, I got to meet some new
The
friends.
anger is deep-rooted
because
within this
I think that was the reason I was very closed off. I was just like, I want to go back home. I want to go back to my old. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a normal kid
That's
reaction.
yeah.
Like you just got
Right.
pulled from all your friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. I think that's
Yeah.
what made me really angry.
I
But,
don't like change.
no
I hate
cha-
you.
hashtag no change. No, but then I was just like, I gotta make this work. You know, I'm here. I gotta, start all over again. I think that's what I hated, starting over again. It's like, I'm the new kid, and it's, give me
Some people love
bullshit.
that, and some people hate it.
Yeah, I hate to start over.
Yeah.
I'm kind of either way.
I think
I am now
yeah,
either
for
way
me
now.
it depends.
I'm-
I am a creature of habit.
Mhm.
I like to do things
Mhm.
that I'm comfortable with
Mhm.
that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
So
How many times in the last 3 years have you done shit that you didn't?
Wait, what?
I said, how many times in the last 3 years have you jumped outside of that comfort zone?
Not once.
I gotta take my socks off for this, so
Not,
So I
not
can
never.
count my
I
toes.
can count my toes.
That was, because I've
Like tearing
been
them
like,
apart your
no,
foot."
we're doing this.
Yeah.
But
To the nth degree.
Of nothing.
Multiply by pi. Do you multiply by pi? Do you
Well,
divide by pi? You divide pi,
oh,
right?
goodness
Pie.
gracious.
Because you divide
Yeah.
and then you get a slice, I get a slice, she
Uh-huh.
get a slice. We do
Eh,
it like that
yeah.
till there's no more pi.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody get 3.1467932.
Oh my God. Okay. So,
People
do you
like,
think those people who have money?
I love it, Brady does
I
it.
hate these two.
Oh.
So,
Taryn, I love you.
It's my birthday.
It's
Go
over
with
do
it.
whatever the fuck you want.
you know what? It is not your birthday anymore, sir.
Oh, boo.
Hey, it's his
His
whole
birthday
month.
is
Boo,
over.
So I thought it was a month, guys.
Ooh.
I hate it when people tell me that. Happy birthday. It's still your birthday. It's all month long. When your birthday's on the 1st. Or
over.
anywhere in
It's
the first,
over.
or any
in the first week.
In the
it's kinda
first week,
like,
it's the whole month.
It's your birthday day.
Oh,
It's your
mine's
birthday,
towards
that's it.
the end. So
It's your
does
birthday
the,
month.
So the end of the
Not the whole
week
month.
is that
Hell yeah.
Because mine's on Memorial Weekend.
I can't.
So that's a whole weekend in other
Yeah.
days.
But
You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
but for me, it can't be the whole month. Like it turns into a different zodiac sign midway through.
Okay, we'll give
You
you
gotta
2
stop
weeks.
where Leo cuts off.
Right?
I-
from
I'm
the
all
first
month.
to the 22nd. We can celebrate. After that, it turns into Virgo. and we out the game, baby.
we gotta turn this off.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it's Virgo season.
That's
but
Virgo.
Whatevs.
Until then.
Okay,
meantime,
so do you think that people with money who, like, for example, when you said are buying cars or whatever, and I said that I would take that money or travel or whatever,
Mhm.
do you think those people had a plan before that?
Nothing. Probably did, but then it went out the
Do you know what I'm
window.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here saying this,
Uh-huh.
but that's me saying it now because
Uh-huh.
I don't have those finances to
Yeah.
do that at this current point. If I did have those finances to do that, I know deep in my heart of hearts that
Nice.
I would still do that.
Okay, cool.
But did those other people, whoever you want to, name or whatever, have a plan to do those same things
No.
and then just
got caught
It-
up in
yeah.
making the
No,
money.
I think
Maybe
I think they just had a
maybe yes and
dartboard.
maybe no.
maybe
Yeah,
both?
a little bit of both. Because they
Yeah.
had to me, I see it like they did a dartboard. It goes, I'm doing that.
Oh my
whatever
God.
it is.
What-
Just hit.
Whatever it lands on
Whatever
for the
lands,
day.
I'm doing that. And then next week I'll do it again.
Oh my god.
No, that would be you.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh
Because
my
like,
God,
here
because
we
I
go.
do like
Wherever this dart lands is where I'm going.
I dig the travel.
Uzbekistan it is.
I dig the travel and I dig learning new things wherever I go to, but like stuff like that, like I want to go to very spiritual places and just like get into that. Like I want to get like that's a thing I really want
So
now.
you didn't go to like a Buddhist temple in China.
Here in the valley, no.
Hey,
Hey, I mean, shout
Well-
out to all the Buddhists in the valley.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I would, but like I feel like I don't know. It's weird.
Those Buddhists, like I said, so you were talking about like finding spirituality. So
Mhm.
if you were to attain the proper assets to go
Oh,
travel,
I'm out this piece.
but I'm saying, but like, are
Oh
you
my God, I'm
going
out so
to
fast.
one place, or you're gonna try all?
Oh no,
the,
I'm
like,
going to different because there's
spiritual
different, yes.
slash religious.
I'm gonna hit different spot. I'm not gonna
holy
stay with
places
one
that would.
and be like, I'm locked to this. No,
Right.
there's other places with different beliefs and different like other ways of thinking things in a positive way,
Okay, so
or
you-
seeing. Because I want to broaden my two sides of the story thing. Like I see one side, I want to see the other side too.
Mhm.
I can't be like,
Wait. What do you mean?
no, just like if like two people are having an issue or an argument, I hear one side, I need to hear the other person's side.
Right.
I can't be like, oh, I agree with you.
So
No, I
he's
don't need
talking
to hear
about
you.
like his.
Oh,
like his
just as a
spiritual-
whole,
to,
like,
like,
you just want.
seeing the whole
Oh,
thing.
you want to be able to do that
Yeah,
in
I
all
know.
aspects,
Or in a more efficient way.
oh,
So-
Because I see, I dig
that's
the whole.
very respectable.
Yeah, I want to see both sides of the story and see like how I can help both of them if there's a chance for that to happen. A lot of people are like, "No, I'm right. No, you're wrong." You know that.
Even
Like,
if you don't agree.
Yeah, even if you don't
yeah.
agree, just hear what I have to say, and if it works out for you, great. If it doesn't, then
Now, in
then-
your opinion, how does spirituality tie into that?
I think it just helps me more open me up in a way where I can be like using my experiences, my knowledge to them. Like, hey, maybe I don't understand what you guys are going through, but can I break it down for you in a way that you kind of can
break
on
it.
both sides of the story?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just, like I said, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then y'all hate each other for life. Whatever. Y'all do you.
I kind of see where you're going with that.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I just feel like I want to be more open-minded, like very extremely open-minded.
And you think that that's what would help?
Yeah, that would help because there's times where like I'll shut off like nope. You know what I mean? Like no, right away no.
Everybody kind of has those
Yeah.
Yeah,
moments.
whenever somebody challenges your
belief
like
system.
hardcore
Yeah.
beliefs, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be religion. It
Yeah,
could be
it could
anything. The first thing is to be like, nah, I don't
Yeah.
believe that. I'm not, because it shakes your whole foundation, and like everything I know.
Especially if that's been your whole life.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So when
So
someone
I-
has something that contradicts that, but with enough information for you to
Mhm.
question it, then it's like,
Yeah, but
my whole world is crumbling.
I want to have my belief system, but I still want my foundation to be strong, and I can take it. Like, I can
Right.
take those, whatever it is, and be like, I
And
still
process
believe-
it
yeah.
rather than just throwing
Yeah,
it
nope.
away.
or
yeah.
arguing with the person or
Because
whatever.
sometimes you never know. Like, even if you don't completely agree, you might be able to take a piece out of
Mhm.
it
right.
and be
That's-
like,
yeah,
wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
hold on.
that
you know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying?
I get it.
Right. I see why you
You-
think like that, or
Mhm.
that's why you have that belief, even though it's kind of counter to what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So-
But see, on my end, like if I say what I need to say, it's off my shoulders. You know what I mean? Like I said, like if they don't get the message, at least I said it. So it's not festering within me, because if I didn't say what I need to say to that person or whatever, it's gonna like eat at me, and I'm just like, and then it turns negative, and I'm just like,
yeah.
okay, I need to go beat something up.
Well, that's natural. A lot of
Yeah.
people just don't let themselves let it fester, because the thing is like, you don't want to regret not saying something or not
Right.
trying. And like
Right.
a lot of
Mhm.
people, to use like relationships as an example, like a lot of people will not break up with somebody or end their relationship because they're not at the point where they feel like that they've tried everything they possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
And if they split,
That's when
and they still had these one or two things that they're like, I could have tried that.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
always gonna.
You're always gonna go back and be like,
Damn, if I had
Maybe.
tried that,
Yeah.
maybe it would have
Mhm.
worked. Maybe it wouldn't have, but I don't know because I didn't try it.
right.
Yeah.
So you trying to help, whatever
Yeah.
situation it would be more beneficial
Yeah.
than you
But
not.
see, that's
Right.
what sucks. Like you broke up, but then all the stuff comes out. It's like, how come we couldn't do this when we were together? I mean,
That rubber band effect is tricky,
yeah,
man.
that's hard. We could have worked this out. We wouldn't have gone down this road if we just said everything
Right.
we needed to say. We had to say everything after we broke up. Come on.
Well, it's
I
easier for
sometimes,
people that way.
yeah.
It is
We're not
easy.
together anymore, so whatever I have to
this.
This is
say,
Everything I
doesn't
hate
affect
about you
our
and what I love
relation-
about
yeah,
you.
it doesn't affect our relationship because we're not in one. So I
Mhm.
can say these things to you, and if you're still here and you still like me after that, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I can't say it to you while we're in the relationship because you may not be as understanding because you may feel like,
I'm attacking you.
yeah, and you
Huh.
won't be able to accept it. So then people keep that to themselves. People are afraid to get in arguments because they think arguments going to lead to breakups. When they don't realize that if both people are
Mhm.
holding on to something and not, they're having this internal battle, but they're not letting it out, and then something small will cause you guys to break up. And then you get together, let's say, and you talk, and you're like, "Oh, that's what the issue was. We could have resolved that."
Right.
But
yeah,
too much
yeah.
time could have passed before that reconciliation, and I was like, "Well,
Yes. It's
So-
late now.
yeah,
That's
then-
festered.
and-
That's caused resentment.
And then you're
that's-
not happy anymore.
Yeah. and that's the end of the story, baby.
Mm.
But yeah, then you're not happy anymore at that point because
Right.
you let it fester. So.
exactly."
Yeah, don't let.
So speaking of happiness, bring
Wow.
it back around.
I see. I was gonna say that was quite the tangent we went on, but now we right back.
Be back, yeah. Oh man, let's work on that jingle, bro. We didn't do it at the thing.
Oh.
Bang
Thing.
bang.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We're still working on that jingle, the intro jingle.
I know where I was going with it.
So
Anyway.
I almost said the B
if
word.
you had to give somebody advice about how to be happy.
Why? Because I'm old.
No, I'm asking.
I'm totally
I'm
messing
like-
with you.
You know
I'm
what?
totally
Birthday
kidding.
boy, you are old.
I know,
You old
that's-
man.
That's why I said it, because I'm old.
You young looking old man.
Yeah, brother, man,
You vision black.
Yeah, you visual black, baby. You don't look over a day over 25, brother.
Oh man, I appreciate
You look
that.
good, man. You look good.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's why I still get the mid 20s in mine. I was like, all right,
I'm
cool.
getting older.
I got the mid to late 20s. I'm like,
you don't look
sweet.
your age either, so
I don't get carded anymore.
Oh, poor baby.
Unless they need to scan it for some reason.
yeah.
They're like, I have to scan it. Like, I can't put it in manually. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, well-
you didn't just think I was young? Like,
Oh,
you couldn't have just.
They carded my brother because he thought I was like, really? He goes, Ray, I need your ID. I'm like, wow.
For
I was
what?
like, this boy, look at him. You don't think he's over the age of 21?
What is he?
He's 5 years older than him, so 32. Yeah, he's 32. I'm 37. So yeah.
Okay, so if you could give, or if there was something you could say to help the world,
These lost
in terms of
souls.
happiness, because it's kind of a dark time right now.
It is.
What is there something or some things
Man.
that you would say to like really put your message across?
Oh, for me, I just like.
It's not about you, Ray. It's about the
No,
people.
Wait,
I know, but like,
your message, as in like how they can be happy, or like what?
Yeah.
What message am I saying? Is that the message that I'm trying to relate?
Because
to
for me, so what
In this question
what I would
scenario?
want to say is
yeah, start with you.
is
so I
to
can-
is to focus on yourself. Like
Mhm.
if you are in a place where you don't think you're happy, literally take the time to sit down and search your own soul
Mhm.
for what it is that you think will make you happy
Right.
or what you can do for yourself to make you happy. I think one of the biggest things that I've ever done is a gratitude journal. And when you get up in the morning, you write. You don't even have to write like sentences. You just write like 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. And once you do this every day for like 3 weeks,
It
you
becomes a
realize it. Well, not only does it become a habit, but you also start to realize that I have way more than I'm giving
Right.
myself credit for.
Right.
You have
And
what it
then you
takes.
start to create new ideas for yourself. Like for me, like I never thought I'd see myself doing yoga, but after I do a really hard workout and I'm like, man, they got the TV on, she's doing this, she's running back and forth. I'm like, what can I do? Cuz like meditating's hard in here. Not going to lie. But then I do yoga and I have, 90s R&B playing in my ears while I'm doing yoga. I know it's weird, but that's just how I function now when I get home from work, and that's my thing. And, a couple months ago it was something else. And so I just think that finding new ideas or searching in whatever way you can to do things for yourself, because if you're not happy, there's no use in living life that way. It doesn't have to be like that, you know.
Right.
Create it for yourself. You can manifest it.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, it's makes me more happy is the communication with my parents have gotten better ever since quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like, I would hate that I come home, and then I get berated, just like from like my mom or whatever. Like,
Where
hey,
were you?
do this, do that, that. I'm like, I just got home. Give me time to decompress. Like she
Right.
gives me that maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes in my room by myself, lay in bed, just.
Did you have to tell her that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Yeah, now
communication,
that she
right?
exhale all the
Communication,
crap,
Ryan.
Let me relax. Let me get back.
I promise I will get to it.
Yeah, let me get to base level.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then come talk to me. Because if you talk to me and I just got home, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna snap.
I don't
I'm
wanna hear
snap
this
at
shit
you,
right
and I don't want
now.
to snap at you.
Right.
But you coming at me like this? Give me time to chill,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
I'm good. Let me get back to zero, and I'll be like, all right, what's up? What's going on?
Right.
Because my facial expression with my parents have changed. Like I used to be like, ugh, you know.
Yeah.
No, my brother's like, I can see it in your face that
Well,
you don't
yeah.
like that. I was like, I don't do that now, all right? Because you gave me that time
Right.
to relax and chill, or not be like last minute. Hey, go do this. I'm like, motherfucker, I have something else to do.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just tell me, oh, hey, do it. I'm like, oh, why can't you? It's not like, you know.
Right.
But I hate sounding like that, so
Yeah.
you know, I'll fit it in, but just like, don't can you give me a little time? Give me a little heads up.
Yeah.
Just a little. Don't give me like, don't give me 2 minutes. Give me 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I could maybe
Okay,
change something
but
around.
but what would your advice to the people
Yeah,
be?
well, I would have to say, because same thing with you is just like, you know, you have to be happy with you at the end of the day. It's you by yourself at the end, no matter what.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, just do anything that will like settle yourself, you know, get yourself back to a base level where you're like, okay, cool, you know, I'm back. You know, just, I think the me time.
Where you can figure it out.
Mm.
The
Mhm.
alone time. The alone time. Just have that little bit of alone time to decompress all the crap that's happened.
Or learn,
Or learn,
to
yeah.
have that alone time. Because
Yeah.
some people don't.
Right.
They need somebody that was like, no, you know, it was like, out, get out.
Yeah.
Learn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, just have that alone time with yourself, decompress your day, you know, get all the bad crap out, you know, start over, like, you know, freshen up a little bit, da-da-da. All right, I'm cooking dinner. Cool. Or, you know, whatever. Or I got to do laundry or anything else.
Yeah.
Because you were like doing laundry and you're pissed off. I'm like, oh, God. You know what I mean? Like, fucking clothes and shit, just throwing them everywhere.
It's just you got to learn about yourself. You got to
Yeah.
you got to be with yourself.
You got to know
Mhm.
your limits of you.
Yeah, I think learning your
Yeah,
limits
so I
is
think that
good.
alone time is very important. After working out or work or anything,
Mhm.
just have that alone, have that time to decompress, get yourself back down to a base level where you're good, and then continue on.
What about you?
Let's see. A message to people out there on what they can do to be happy. Sound like I'm writing an essay.
Or,
know,
or how to
right?
manifest their own happiness.
Let's see. How do you manifest your own happiness? I would say, like along the lines of you guys, like you have to do things for yourself that make you feel good. But
Good things that make you feel
yes,
good.
good. Oh, yes, obviously.
Don't do
not
bad
obviously,
things.
but listen, let me say, you have to find constructive things
There you go.
to do for yourself.
Don't be doing no drugs out
that
there.
make you happy. Don't do things that are destructive. Do things that are constructive.
Yeah, not
in
just
your
drugs.
life.
Don't rob nobody. Don't hurt
Yeah,
nobody.
Do
Don't,
things that are positive
yeah.
that
in
have
your
lots of
life
love.
or in someone else's life that you care about,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
because those are
Mm-hmm.
those are the things that will make you happy. Communication with yourself and people around you is key, because you have to know how to talk to people about the things you want, how you feel, but you also have to be able to talk to yourself
Mm-hmm.
and
Damn
be
right.
real with yourself about the things that you really want, the things that you like, you don't like, the things you're willing to express to people.
Mm-hmm.
I used to leave notes and quotes and
Mhm.
post-its
Right.
and all
Yep.
kinds of stuff all over for myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you
and
got to do it right to yourself, whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I sat there and read them. I was like, ooh,
Mhm.
that's a good one.
you
Yeah.
know
I
how
like
like there's a thing where they say, you know, like the love language,
Uh-huh.
like these
Yeah.
are the things that how you express your love, and these are the things that
Yeah, you can take the one side and figure it out for
that-
yourself.
that so like there's a love language. I think for yourself there should be a happiness language. Like there should be there should be things that
We're gonna write that.
yeah, I haven't figured it out yet,
Oh,
but
we'll get there.
But I'm cooking it up like
Mhm.
gumbo in my mind.
Nice.
But
That's going to
there-
be a good recipe.
Yeah.
but there
Copyright trademark.
should be some type of happiness language that you identify with,
Mm-hmm.
and then do those things.
Yeah.
We got to look that up.
Yeah,
there's
I don't
probably
know if that's a
something
thing. I mean, maybe it is because
Well, there's
Or positive ways.
there's positive
5
psychology.
right,
Yeah.
So,
like saying like positive affirmations, like saying things. To
well,
yourself
but there I took a whole course on positive psychology.
Okay.
So, I know that love language is part of it.
Mhm.
I know that happiness is part of it.
Mhm.
Like just I can't think of the word, but finding your zen and your own meditation technique
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, so there has to be these things that you can lean on or that you can go to, positive things.
these simple things.
Yeah,
though.
that you can do every day that will make you happy, will make you feel good,
Right.
give you a boost, lift your spirits a little
It's your
bit.
support system
Like,
within
and-
yourself.
And yeah,
Mhm.
and it can start off small because I think that's how you build up to like the next level. Is start off small. So
Try something.
Mhm.
yeah, so let's say you like to clean or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Makes you
Uh,
happy. Cool.
yeah, I'm not feeling that great. I'm gonna go clean this.
Mhm.
Sense of accomplishment. Now I feel better.
That's
like
me.
things like
Organization.
that. Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
things like that. I think that people can do every day.
Man, I get happy when I do my
that will make you
laundry.
happy. See,
Do you
like,
really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you really?
Like sense
I
of
hate
accomplishment
laundry.
is like a big deal.
Yeah,
Like
it
even
is.
if it's like something small, like if you feel like I didn't want to do that, but I did it.
Oh, when I
And
don't
I'm-
want to work out and
Yeah.
I
When
the
do
clothes-
afterwards, I'm
man,
like,
you're
I
like,
fucking did
and I
it.
did it. I'm
Man.
so much
Oh, yeah.
happier, and I feel much more accomplished.
Man, like
that
when
I
them
did it.
clothes dry, you're like, woo, let's go. Let's fold let's fold these bitches.
Yeah, see,
We're
it's like
good.
I don't want to do laundry, but
Put these away nicely.
Yep.
I don't want to do laundry, but I don't have any clean underwear. I gotta do laundry. So now you're doing laundry, and now they're drying. And you're like, damn, now I gotta fold them shits. I don't want to do that. But then you fold it, you put it away. You look at your drawer before you close it. It's all folded nice and neat.
Mhm.
Smells good. You slam it shut. Boom. You know
You're
what?
like, I got clean
No.
I
drawers.
just did that.
Yeah,
I got
clean
clean
drawers.
drawers.
Or I hit a PR like in the gym. I've hit if I want to hit a certain like
Personal
goal,
record, y'all.
personal
Mhm.
record. And I feel like like I'm not there yet. I'm not strong, but I'm getting there. I work a little bit towards it, and when I hit that,
Mhm.
'cause
Or
right
when
now-
you can do 1 rep and then 3 reps
oh,
and then 5 reps.
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
You get that's when you
And
want to
you're
do
like,
the whole,
hey!
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
start
Oh, that's
yelling.
like me when I was stretching. I can touch my toes.
I can't do that yet. I want to touch my toes.
Dude.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god.
And then
I
I
want
was
to
like
touch without
leaning
bending
forward,
my knees,
and I
without
can like
bending my
almost
knees.
put my head on my freaking thighs. I was like, "What is happening?" So
I see. That's
Yeah.
it's so
the work.
simple.
It's the
That's the work
simplest
that you
things.
put in. The work you put in
Yeah.
is what you put in is what you get out.
See, mine are really
That
dumb
goes
too.
with
Just
everything.
like watching
Yeah.
a full season of a whole show. That made me happy.
Oh, good
I
grief.
finished
I
it all
mean-
night, and I got
I
it.
mean, you're
Yeah,
not
I
harming
guess.
anybody
Must
except
be
for your
happy
own
all
brain
the time.
cells.
Hell
because
yeah, I was like, this is freaking great. I
You
finished the whole
watch, you
night.
watch 40 seasons of the Amazing
I
In
Race.
rate.
24 hours. I don't know how he does.
No,
it.
not in 24 hours. That did
48 hours.
He totally does.
No, you
Yeah,
watch
like-
like week 40 seasons in like I was gonna say a month. But you said
yeah,
a
about a
week.
month ish, give or
I
take.
was like,
That's insane.
Because like when I fell asleep, I had to rewatch it because I missed it.
Oh,
oh my god.
I was like, shit, I gotta go back a couple episodes. Let me sure I don't forget
But
anything.
hey, that's a sense of accomplishment. Hey, I caught up with this whole
Uh-huh.
series in a week.
Yeah.
But it's
they
also
said it-
not
they said it
hurting
couldn't be
anybody.
Yeah,
done.
it's not. Yeah, I'm not doing
As
that.
long as you're not
Yeah.
addicted.
See, but that's something I don't share with people. Like, oh, I did it for me. Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I want to share it, I'll share it. It's just like To me, it was like, oh my god, you did all. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't go on social
want-
media and be like, I watched all of The Amazing Race. Suck it.
All right, well, be happy.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy now.
Be happy. Don't worry.
Be happy now.
Oh, man. So, yeah, just manifest your happiness, y'all.
No matter what it is, make sure it's
Positive
positive.
affirmations.
Mhm.
Show love to yourself, to everybody
yes.
around you.
Yeah,
Like,
to your
don't-
family.
The last thing we need is more hate in the world.
Yeah, 'cause
Love
this is-
everybody.
Mhm.
Word.
Or try to love everybody.
Yeah,
Try,
not
at
everybody's
least.
quite lovable, but
Yeah.
Word. But
Mhm.
if you can hold yourself, hold your own, and know that you tried and you step forward with love,
Well, you
then
put in effort. Yeah.
yeah, and
You know,
lead with love.
you're doing good. You're doing
word.
good.
Yeah.
Always,
Yeah.
always love positivity, positive vibes, y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we are going to sign off on this latest edition of the Meaning Podcast. Once again, my name is Savoy,
I am Rand.
And I am Taryn.
and we're out of here, y'all. Peace.
And so.
Hey, Troyce.
Holla.